Lawson and Fournier man the backcourt. And in the middle, the long body JaVale McGee. Absolutely elastic. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Fareed in at the force line. And for the Suns, Dragic is out there at Bledsoe. And at center, it's Marcin Gortat, the 6'11 versatile scorer and finisher, known as the Polish Hammer. And it's Caron Butler, and it's Morris in at the four-man position. Rejected by Dragic. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Oh, that's blocked. Goes back up. Over Gallinari. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way. You know, you might have expected a team that finished third in the West to have a positive road record, but the Nuggets last season actually finished south of 500 when they left the Pepsi Center.
Here's Bledsoe. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Brian Shaw. Doris, what do you have to say?
We talked about some of the matchups he'll be watching in this game, and he told me, quote, "I'll be looking at how we deal with Marcin Gortat. He's a guy who can score in any number of ways, posting up, pulling up from outside, or rolling to the rim, and he's also a factor on the glass. Guys, Gortat might not be a household name, but he's an impact big man in this league, no question."
All right, Doris. Well, Clark, as you said, with the Nuggets on the road, 19-23 record for them on the road. What's the difference between them and the Thunder, Steve, in that division?
Well, they were so dominant at home, Kevin, and they always have been, just with their style of play and the altitude. But it's just tough to go out and play that same style on the road where you're running constantly. You're just more vulnerable defensively when you play that style when you're out on the road than you do when you play it at home.
Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from McGee. Gortat against Lawson. 6 to shoot. No luck. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Lawson right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Dragic against Lawson. Right side, Dragic. Gortat inside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Lawson dishes to Gallinari. Back to Lawson. Fareed the pass to Gallinari. Misses the three. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passing for them, Steve, and that's why they've been able to jump out to this lead.
Now, here is Lawson. After the miss from Green. Arthur kicks to Lawson. Lawson gets the screen from Hickson. Fades back. Morris with the rebound.
Without question, last season was the best of J.J. Hickson's career. A new field goal high in terms of percentage, and his rebound rate went off the charts. Played his way into a nice contract, too.
And Marshall kicks to Green. Morris. Uncovered. Good. Morris has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Phoenix.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Lawson dishes to Arthur. Chandler outside. He kicks it to Miller. Beasley with the steal. Green left side. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And so here's Denver. The Suns getting the bucket. Chandler, no good. And looking back for J.J. Hickson, this is a player who was waived back in 2012 by the Kings.
Yeah, he's bounced around a little bit, but I thought had an excellent season in Portland last year and has solidified his position in this league. He's an active, energetic big man.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, JaVale McGee, so much promise there. Teammate Andre Miller said, quote, he's starting to play the way we need him to. There's less of those scratch-your-head moments and more of those, now that's what I'm talking about moments. He can be a dominant player if given the chance. I think he's headed in a good direction. Guys, the talent is there.
And with his length and athleticism, he has all the tools. Doris, thank you. Chandler kicks to Lawson. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lawson's got 6.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And that one's good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Hickson sets the screen for Lawson. Back to Chandler. The tray. That's good.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Suns
now presented by Sprint.
Thursday night means basketball on 2K Sports. Thanks so much for joining us for the halftime report. The Suns have the lead out in Phoenix against Denver. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. Gerald Green makes
the Sprint halftime report presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Well, you know, I tell you what, guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
Dragic kicks to Bledsoe, fires from deep. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Suns. The Nuggets trail by 6. Lawson outside. Left side Lawson. McGee is screen on Bledsoe. Fareed, Gortat covering. Here's Fournier, rejected by Morris. Butler goes in. The feed to Morris. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Gortat. And the Suns lead by 8.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's Fournier. Here's Lawson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Lawson's got 8 points.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow just like he got there.
It's stolen by Lawson. .127 left to play in the third. Here's Fareed looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gallinari. And again, it's Denver. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Well, their pass it to Gortat. He dishes it to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Dragic. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Lawson dishes to Fournier. Back to Lawson. Lawson gets the screen from McGee. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. On the Nuggets with some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler comes in for Kenneth Faried. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Ty Lawson. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Miller outside. Chandler kicks to Miller. He passes it to Fournier. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. That will count. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but... Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Hickson with the bucket.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Morris, no good. The Nuggets trail. Chandler attacking. Ball's knocked loose. Miller dishes to Fournier. There's the pass to Hickson. Gets the bucket and the foul. Alex Len picks one up.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Kendall Marshall's checked in for Gerald Green. Sun shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And Marshall kicks to Beasley. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Suns lead by 2.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Denver calls timeout. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin. Brian Shaw had some words for his team in that last timeout. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Gortat's checked in for Phoenix. And the shot is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Feeds to Marshall. The dish to Dragic. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And stolen by Miller. Right through the D for the layup.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Morris gets to Dragic. Passes it to Morris. Back to Dragic. And there's the feed to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passion of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And it's Miller penetrating. Pass to Fournier. Kicks it to Chandler. Pass to Fournier. He dishes it to Miller. Goes up on the wing. Nails it.
And that is the shot of the game. Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Marshall passes to Beasley. He kicks it to Gortat. It's in!
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Fournier dishes to Arthur. He feeds it to Miller. King to J.J. Hickson. From deep. They get it back. Ooh, offline.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion. It just didn't work out that time.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And the Nuggets making a change here. And so it's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. Timeout called, the Suns. They're losing by 1. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the Nuggets taking